Techies in Residence is about providing support to organisations who think that digital technology can help them have greater impact but really don't know how. And then we pair them up with a technology partner and they work together to come up with the answers.
Today we're at Digtal DNA in St George's Market in Belfast for the culmination of the Techies in Residence programme. There are 10 successful projects here today who have completed the Techies in Residence programme, and today they're making their pitch for the seed fund which will help them develop their project from prototype to market reality. Standard this year has been excellent. We did a lot of project definition early on so that the projects are really refined in what it is that they're looking for. Allied to the technology people that we have linked to them, we're delighted with what we have here today.
We've always wanted to use creativity, use innovative practice to reach out to more parents, and this Techies in Residence programme gave us the opportunity to do that.
We want to engage with more and more families. This investment from Techies in Residence will allow us to have a fully functioning prototype, which will then release money that we have secured through Big Lottery to help support separated dads.
Design interfaces, build interfaces, test and place interfaces with musicians with particular types of physical, mild learning, moderate learning disabilities and sensory disabilities as well, in order that they can coordinate their assistive technology together with their mainstream digital platforms.
Obviously, we are in the very early stages of development, and we really want to develop the conversational aspect of the platform, that is the forums, the groups, the chats, the support networks, because we want this to be really grow organically with users, obviously, from all sides of the spectrum.
We have been doing something for such a long time in a certain way. Working with the Techie has been really good in that they have shown us better ways of doing things.
We've realised that it's really essential to keep users' needs at the heart of the process. They're who we're building this platform for. Stakeholder feedback has been really essential. So we met with our current tradespeople who are trusted and known to us, and we can see the value that our project has for them.
Our Housing Advice-NI website is just so big. People have a tendency sometimes to get a bit lost in it and get bogged down in the detail. So this new Smart Renter will provide like a simplified version for people.
We want to add to and refine the content that we already have on there. We want it to be relevant to the user and individual to their circumstances. For example, private renters who are on universal credit or housing benefit, or those who live in shared housing. Each of these groups needs slightly different information on their rights, their responsibilities.
We were successful in the pitch, and then we attended the residential, and we have been working with Keith over the past 4 or 5 weeks developing our digital solution.
The seed fund phase will enable us to get closer to achieving our vision. Firstly, we will increase functionality by adding access to the bot via social media channels, developing a natural language function to enable the chatbot to understand youth speak.
Childhood obesity is one of the most serious public health concerns of the 21st century. It's costing approximately £16 million to the NHS, and by the year 2050, if we don't do something about it, it's going to cost around £50 billion. We can only deliver 9 programmes a year to approximately 80 families, and because of our learning in the Techies in Residence programme, we now have the enthusiasm and energy to create something unique.
We really benefited from C60's input because they were able to start to think quite laterally about how you could create a new web-based interactive platform that was very visual.
That your investment will allow us to develop this technology, and these developments have been prioritised as product refinement, improvement of the platform across smart devices, and 3 new social experiences through partnerships now secured, such as TransLink and the Education Authority.
This is a very content-heavy application. I'm just facilitating that. I'm just putting that into images and putting it into different types of graphics. But at the end of the day, they rubber stamp this. This is representing their organisation.
We are asking for 15,000 of seed funding to do several things, but the predominant part is to create a user login area with baseline mental health assessment, collecting basic background information, mood diary facility and contact book of local services that are of interest to the user, along with detailed analytics.
How can the seed fund help? First of all, it will help us to work with other organisations in Ireland, people like COSLA in Scotland, and beyond that there, to draw on the qualifications and skills of foreign nationals. It can help us to perhaps reduce costs to the public purse, and beyond that there, to create greater social cohesion.
I build software that people that have a weird problem and they're not too sure what to do, they would come to me and would sit down and plan it out.
What if we could harness the love of sharing photos and video and challenge people to do nice things? What if we could create Instagram for good? With additional funding, we want to offer a wealth of new features, video sharing, group challenges, adding friends and followers, and most importantly, the ability to repeat an act of kindness.
A lot of our social innovation work is about breaking up the way that people traditionally conceive of and develop projects. So we're trying to intervene at an earlier stage. So we don't ask people to come with all of the answers or to pretend that they have all of the answers. We're really actually just looking for open-mindedness, and there's a whole cohort of great organisations out there who want to engage in that way.
Our first seed fund winner is the Children's Law Centre. Second up is housing rights.
Just to have the resources from Zoo Creative, the mentoring from Innovate-NI and Building Change Trust, and then also just having the backing of our own organisation to work on this project as well has been absolutely vital.
I've actually really enjoyed working in something I believe in, or something that has a greater benefit to society than maybe just making profits for a company.
So our third seed fund winner this afternoon is the U-Hub Therapy Centre. So our fourth are MenCap.
We're putting in probably considerably more time and effort than the funding would cover in itself. It's just that there's enough there to let us put in the extra over that gets us across the line.
It's my bread and butter work, and that's what makes me tech, I guess. I don't have a clue about techie stuff. So basically, this marriage is completely impossible without Techies and Resin.
Parenting-NI. Last but not least, our sixth and final Seed Fund Award winner is Shelter-NI.
We had 30 applications, we had 10 successful participants on the programme, and we'll be able to work with 5 or 6 of those to take their projects through the seed fund to a market reality.